catch you up on what happened in the other classes. The 3A action is still going on. In the black on top, that is Jeff Gibbons of Ames. In his 30th match of the year, no losses. He's leading 4-2 over Terry Cook of Spencer in a tough match. And we have quite a bit of time left, 1 minute and 45 seconds to go.
Gibbons is a very tough rider, and he really wants to win this match. This is a family that's won an awful lot of titles, and he'll be tough right in here.
The 1A match, by the way, ended in favor of Brad Brostall. He beat Larry Goodell of Lake Park 5-4. 5-4 over Brostall of Manly North Central. AAA division. Jeff Gibbons, his brothers Jim and Joe won 7 state championships between them.
There he got a little bit overextended and almost lost it to a switch, but wisely came right back with a counter move and really didn't lose the position at all. That was a very close situation.
Yes, it was.
He lost the position, lost his hips. Cook was almost out of there, but wisely, instead of putting his head down and thinking about it, he came right back with a switch of his own, came back into the top position, and he kept control.
Jack Mendenhall is Jeff Gibbons' coach. He started out as a junior high wrestler under Jim Amfer up in the junior high school in Ames.
He's done a great job coaching those boys over there at Ames. He's always competitive and always has somebody in this tournament that's doing very well.
Jim Keck is the coach at Spencer. The only blemishes on these two wrestlers' records is one single draw this year in 53 matches that Terry Cook had.
You see right there when Cook got to his feet, Gibbons controlled the hips and lifted them, and then Cook's head went down to the mat. Gibbons gained control.
We have 55 seconds to go in the third period. This one's ending much later than the others. I don't know what held it up earlier, possibly an injury of some sort.
It may be that they just continue to do what they've been doing right here, Doug.
Right.
One man gets to his feet, and the other guy blocks him, knocks him down, and they go off the mat. That starting and stopping all the time takes a lot of time.
It's almost like a classic single leg position here, except that Gibbons has the position of control and has to keep it against that whizzer, and it's tussle. He can't keep it. It's 4-3 now.
And there's about 30 seconds to go, so it's Cook's match to win or lose right now. He's got to be able to set an offense right here. It's Cook's match to win or lose right now. He's got to be able to set an offense right here.
That's Cook on the right. They both wear black uniforms. The lighter trim belongs to Cook.
Well, he's got to be able to penetrate this. There's still 20-some seconds in the match, and he has enough time he doesn't have to panic, but he's got to make it a good, deep, penetrating shot if he's going to be able to take Gibbons down out of there. See there, he didn't get it because he dropped straight to his knees and didn't penetrate in underneath him.
Gibbons was able to take control of him right on the top, head and arm, as they went out of bounds. Again, Cook wasn't able to get under. 8 seconds. Now there's a warning against Gibbons.
Now it's about panic time. He's got to go for something.
Oh! He went with it, and it looks bad. Unless he can come out, it was a touchdown for Cook, I think.
They're going to talk it over, but it certainly looked like he was in there close. It's a matter of the officials making that decision on whether he had control or not. Here he is deep. He's got it. The only reason it is because Gibbons got his arms locked up there, but I'll tell you, he's in there tight, and he put his hands up when he came around.
Well, I don't know yet. We just have to wait and see. You saw the replay, and now you see the people down on the mat. Referee Bob McNeil and the coaches. The assistant referee. I'm not sure here.
They have to make that decision whether the hands locked up around Gibbons' arm was preventing him from being able to go anyplace, or whether he had gained control even though the hands were still locked.
Boy, you can imagine what this means. You either win or you lose on the basis of this discussion.
That's right, and it's really a discussion centered around whether the man had time and run out when he gave the points, whether the man was chasing the official around the athletes, and had he had control, or whether the man was still way behind him. So here he comes in, Now the man with the towel's right behind the official. See, so he's ready to whack him, but as the official starts to run to get into position to see it, the man behind him starts to lose control of him. See, now the man with the towel is going to be following the official around right here. He can't quite get to him, and we don't know whether the time's out or not. See, he dives to try to whack him.
Boy, we can't tell because we can't hear the time. I think here we come to the center. We're going to get a decision.
Yes, they gave it to Gibbons. They felt time had run out.
Time had run out, according to the officials. One of the biggest heartbreakers you'll ever see either way.
One man's very excited, the other man is very despondent. That happens when you work all year long to get to this point. It comes down to a very tight match like that.
Yes, we get the information from the scorer's table that the man with the towel missed him the first time and thought that he would have had him. That it would have been Gibbons' move.
Well, he was trying to counter the man coming around, and that's why I say the official started to run to try to catch up to him. I mean, the man with the towel started to run to catch up to the official. He just lost it right there.
Okay, let's go to the award.
Right now, we want to bring in a wrestler, a name that is well known to Iowa wrestling fans, a youngster by the name of Gibbons. And Jeff, you came through tonight in a real tough match.
Yeah, it was awful tough. Terry, I respect him. He's a real good wrestler. There was a judgment call at the end, but fortunately it went my way.
And you had a couple of brothers here tonight watching on, didn't you?
Yeah, all my brothers were here. Jim, Tim, and Joe.
Jeff might be a little shy, but I know if memory serves me correctly, this is the 9th title for the Gibbons family. Can we get one more?
Yeah, we're gonna sure try to get one, Mother.
We'll be looking for you next year, Jeff. Best of luck to you.
Thanks a lot.
Jeff Gibbons, the state champion from Ames High School. Now back to you, Doug.
Championships tonight. More than 12,000 people. Here is the AAA.
Awards, Coach Jack Mendenhall of Ames. 6th place, Kent Halstead, Keokuk. 5th place, Corey Mills, Waterloo East. 4th place, Mike Bonsack, Waterloo West. 3rd place, Craig Cervantes, Bettendorf. 2nd place, Terry Cook Spencer. And the 3A 1-team-pound champ from Ames, Jeff Gibbons.
Well, of course, that's unfortunate because the young man, Jeff Gibbons,
It wasn't his decision.
it wasn't his decision at all. And here's Dean Borg for a floor report.